It's impossible.
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave! With a box of scraps!
We killed that.
You will bow down before me!
Right up in the crotch,
Hello and welcome back to Big Screen Heroes. We're back, people. Now unless this is first time listening, then ignore the content that's probably been deleted from our channel by now.
It has been a year.
Has it coming up to at least? We've not passed a year.
It is nearly there.
But for those who don't know, I'm Mark.
And I'm Charles.
And we're Big Screen Heroes, where we just mainly go over comic book movie stuff. Other movies as well, but we mainly focus on movies based on comics, superheroes, and anything in that ballpark.
We've kind of like broadened our horizon a little bit now because it guarantees us more content at least.
Yeah, we've kind of changed our format a bit. We used to do just reviews, but now we've kind of mixed that into we're going to do commentaries with occasional reviews sprinkled in between for the brand new films coming out.
That is indeed true.
So today, if you can't tell by the thumbnail or the title that's underneath, or just waiting, if you can't tell by waiting, this is our first episode of this new format, and we're going to be covering the very first movie in the MCU, aka the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Iron Man from 2008.
Yeah, this is old now, like just under 10 years now.
Yeah, Infinity War will be like the 10-year anniversary.
It's a mad thing, like we've gone. It took them 10 years to get to this.
It took us a year to actually record a new video.
Yeah,
so.
no, that's not a huge achievement. It took us this long.
So the way this is going to work is we're going to be currently watching the movie. I hope you've muted it. Did you mute? I didn't see.
I muted the TV.
Okay.
I can't take into account background noise.
Well, okay. Well, at the moment, as recording this, it is like the hottest day ever in the UK right now. So we have fans on, all the windows open, so there might be a bit more background noise than we'd like, but that's so the audio doesn't go dead halfway through because we died.
Exactly. Yeah, it's pretty much true. It would just be like us collapsing and then dead air for and it'll never actually be released because we'll be dead and no one will be fucking edit it.
Okay, well, as I was just about to say, the way this can work is we're going to currently watch the movie, give our own commentary on it, talk over it with some fun facts and trivia and just our own opinions, which you can listen. We'll tell you when we're about to sync up. We haven't started the movie yet, but we will do as we're about to press play. But if you don't want to watch along, hopefully we can provide this as just more of a podcast type format as also.
That is true.
So, I am ready. Charles, you ready?
I'm ready.
Audience, you ready? No. Oh, it's silent.
They're not answering. They're clearly not ready. They're doing something else.
Well, too late for them. They know what they were clicking on for.
They have other things to do.
So we're about to sync up in 5, 4, 3, 2, play. Oh, okay. Ah, no, we messed up. Ignore that now. Okay, we're gonna have to put in some kind of signal to clear when the actual syncing up is gonna happen. What's the button? Stupid PlayStation 4 controls. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh no! What is? Oh, technical difficulties. Wait. Okay. Wait. What are you pressing?
It's playing.
Okay, so hopefully, if you were able to decipher that, the Paramount logo was just started. The first stars flew past right now. There go all the other stars. Oh, we don't get this anymore. The Paramount logo.
No. Not in comic book movies anyway.
Well, no, but not in Marvel movies because they no longer have the rights.
No, I know. I was just saying, like we're going.
The old logo.
How do I get this off?
Who do you? There we go.
It's good to be.
First update that logo ever had was that. Oh wait, no, sorry. Second update that logo ever had
was Civil War, wasn't it?
No, sorry. No, wait. No, I mean the Marvel logo as a whole.
Oh right.
No, yeah, sorry. That is the first update that ever had.
Yeah.
When it came down and said Marvel Studios. Oh, they mustn't have the subtitles for the music.
No music's playing at this point.
No, it's playing back.
Oh
and black.
right. Oh yeah, fair enough.
Like it starts with the AC.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh yeah. Obviously we have to play. the movie's got to be in silence, so we've got subtitles playing for it. But we've seen this movie enough times to know what we're talking and doing.
Wow, it's such crystal clarity of that.
Yeah, it's indeed.
Crystal clear drink.
Yes. The subtitles are not on.
No,
Oh,
they are. They just took
okay.
a long time for someone to say something.
Okay. Okay, there you go. I was a bit worried then.
So yeah, I was saying.
He is not aged. Robert Downey Jr. has not aged at all.
He wasn't a young man when they started.
No,
this,
I'm aware of it, but like, I mean, like, he was what, in his 40s at this point? He's in his 50s now.
I will double check that actually. If he is, I think he's only just 50.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, so I'm thinking he's like in his 40s at this time, and he's at the point of doing this, he's in his 50s now. I'm pretty sure he's only just turned 50.
Tom Cruise can start a franchise that's going to span on from multiple movies at the age of 54 or 55, whatever he is. Robert Downey Jr. can definitely do it.
Did we see this in cinema?
Yes. Yeah, well, I've seen every single one of these day one of release,
Yeah.
and we definitely saw this one.
Right.
Yeah, we saw. What ones have we seen actually?
You're gonna list them all now?
Yeah, might as well.
Alright, okay.
Because we're like the bestest friends in the whole wide world. A day to challenge you to find better friends. Well, no, it's pretty easy actually.
It's ironic when we say that this film's now 10 years old, and we've known each other for like 10 years.
It'll be 11 years.
11 years when this comes. Yeah, 11 years when this next year. So it's like, we've been through the whole MCU like universe.
But we haven't seen all of them together.
Oh no,
so, which is
haven't,
about
no.
what I'm about to. So yeah, we saw this one together. We saw Incredible Hulk.
Yes, I remember that one.
Yeah, we didn't see Iron Man 2.
No,
We saw Thor at early screenings.
we did.
We saw First Avenger.
We did.
We didn't see the original Avengers.
We haven't. That's the only thing we had. Like, that's one thing which is a constant. We've not seen the Avengers together.
No, that is true. Yeah.
That's the only constant.
For Phase 2, we didn't see Iron Man 3. We didn't see Thor 2. Did we? Winter Soldier? Question mark.
What?
Get blasted,
I don't
Tony.
know.
Get blasted.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, this is the. Okay, this is the. He gets shrapnel in his heart, isn't it? That's the reason for it.
But the thing is, when you think about the actual continuities for movies,
Yeah.
he's getting attacked by a bunch of actors apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
These aren't real terrorists, guys. These are just all made up by Guy Pearce.
It's a long way from now.
Tony Stark, this is a prank. This prank went too far.
Oh, you know what? That wouldn't have surprised me back then. Like, in terms of, like when you take into account YouTube prank videos now, like that. The level
Got you, Tony. Got you.
The level they go through now, it's kind of like. See, this is like, my introduction to Iron Man was the 1990s cartoon, which was on Fox News. Not Fox News, Fox Kids.
News.
Fox News presenting you Iron Man and the Right Wing. It was on Fox Kids, along with like the Fantastic Four and the Incredible Hulk.
Fun fact: only actor to play Howard Stark who hasn't returned for another movie.
Which?
This actor who's Howard Stark in the pictures.
Oh, right.
The only character to play Howard Stark who never returned to reprise the role.
Oh, right.
Different guy in Iron Man 2, and obviously he's younger in
Yeah.
First Avenger.
Oh, fair enough.
So, you were saying?
Yeah, my introduction to Iron Man was back in the 90s with that cartoon and stuff like that. It's mad to think, like, I didn't think of all the Marvel movies that would come out, I didn't think his one would work as well as it would, because with that whole show, every time you need a weakness, you have to like the hero in peril type thing, and obviously in a kids cartoon you can't have what we have here, which is a drunken alcoholic being his own.
No, we don't really have that here.
Well, in
No.
3.
There's a bit in 2, but that's about it. Just a bit.
But like, it's not like it's not heavily implied that Tony is his worst enemy.
No.
But in the show, in the cartoon,
He creates his own enemy.
Yeah, exactly.
Constantly.
Excuse me. But
we need to be put in check, guys, because I made Ultron. We need to be put in check because I gave the world superpowered suits.
Yep. But in the show, it was always the way they always put
You, Captain America, you were the one who made the Red Skull. Wait, oh no, he was
Nope.
before. Wait.
Yeah. But like as I was saying, like the way they always put him in peril in the show was that his suit was always constantly running out of batteries. It's just like we can't have him be a fucking like an adulterer and all that crap. So it's gotta be like, well, his suit's shit. So
I mean, he's got all the money in the world, but he's cheap.
he's bad. He's very bad at his job. That's why I always.
He's the John Hammond of
when that's,
Marvel characters.
Yeah. So.
Spared no expense, except when it comes to my staff and make my things.
Oh yeah. We can't hear it, but this whole I rewatched this scene up until he gets captured. Not this a bit further on, and the amount of times they played the 1960s.
Yes. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun,
Iron
dun.
Man claims.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it shows for this, and then it's his ringtone later, I think.
Yes, it's Rhodey's
Yes, that's it.
theme.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's dead catchy. I'm not gonna lie. It's a very catchy theme song.
I mean, I would say it's the catchiest of all the 60 shows, but then you realize, oh wait, Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man's one, like the ultimate fucking one.
Yeah, no one remembers Thor's. No, sorry, Hulk's. Thor's is just weird,
Yeah.
and then everyone just laughs at Captain America's.
Captain America one, but it's Captain America one's boss though.
Yeah, but it's only known now for being in the how it should have ended at the end of them.
Yeah, they brought it up more, which is cool. Oh god. What was your introduction to Iron Man?
Well, my actual introduction was technically a top trump card.
Shock.
Yeah, because I was, as a kid, I was a huge collector then.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I got the Marvel ones. They were like my favourite set
Yeah.
as a kid, but I maybe only knew the Spider-Man characters from that, and like a few of the X-Men. Oh, dog in the background. Hopefully the audience got here, but there's a dog.
Yeah, it's not up.
And obviously, I got the gist. Oh, he's a Marvel character. Had no idea who he was. I think maybe I saw an episode of the Spider-Man cartoon where he teams up with him.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, it was like a whole series where it was like a chess game where.
Oh, that's what they did Secret Wars.
Yeah, there's like a whole big thing with that.
Oh, well,
And
well,
like Lizard was on Spider-Man's team, and of all the X-Men to pick, he picked Storm.
I need diversity.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
It's like he picks the Lizard. That it. Ironically, that's the Dragon Ball Z Universe 7 lineup now.
Yeah, it is.
Let's get one of my greatest villains in on the team.
Oh yeah, that's the irony in that is quite hysterical.
So yeah, so maybe I didn't really remember those episodes that well because unfortunately when I watched that Spider-Man show, it was the same episodes over and over again. So
Yeah,
maybe I recognise seeing that one.
That's fair enough. That's a fair statement.
But yeah, realistically, though, this movie was my first. I knew he was a Marvel character because of the top jumps, and I said recognised the design. I say if you said who's Iron Man, by name I wouldn't know who he was.
Ah.
What's his power? I don't know.
He wears a suit made of iron.
You know, you show me a top jump, and a scene of him flying around next to Spider-Man. He's a robot to me.
Fair enough. That's a fair statement.
But yeah, this was my first introduction. I remember as soon as I walked out, I knew this was the best superhero movie I'd ever seen. And I think before that, it probably would have been. There was not much competition.
This was around the same time as Batman Begins, wasn't it?
No, Dark Knight. Batman Begins was 2005. Dark Knight and Iron Man were both 2008.
Oh god. All the films to compete against.
Yeah, I believe technically next year. No, talking about a different movie. Wait, is Rises meant to be set 10 years after the Dark Knight?
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
No.
And I'm not gonna Google it.
No, but I think next year will be 10 years. The date Dark Knight Rises is meant to be set.
Ah, right. Fair enough.
But back to Iron Man.
Right.
But yeah, I think probably a favourite comic book movie at the time would have been maybe Spider-Man 3, because I was still young enough to not get why that was bad. Now I can't stand any of those Spider-Man films, but
I don't mind them. I've not seen them. I'll admit I haven't seen them for a while, but I don't mind them.
we'll get to them at some point.
We will.
Not happy about it.
We're gotta get there somewhere.
No, I was about to say, is this the bit with the DC Captain America shield? That's later on.
That's when he's.
Yeah, he's actually in the suit. Yeah,
Yeah. Which is, and the shield's actually in bits, isn't it? Like the shield's actually.
Well,
like,
it's not actually the shield.
No, I know about it. I'm just like saying it's the Easter egg they have in it.
Yeah.
Because this is like, before everything else was gonna happen. The teaser at the end of this is like, just that.
Avengers maybe.
Yeah, that's
and
what.
the crew just shrugs and looks at the camera.
That's what. That's like that was what. That's like legit what it was, and it's like.
Money, please.
That's what it was, and it's like 10 years later now. We're right in the fucking deep of it now. It's mad. It's all crazy. It's all coming together. It's mad how he's like officially stopped making these movies now.
Who?
Tony. Robert Downey Jr. He's
Has he now?
Well, he's.
I think originally, when they first signed the actors on, they originally signed them. The main Avengers signed them for six film deals.
Yeah.
Which ideally for the likes of Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, and Chris Hemsworth, that was a trilogy of their own films, and then they showed up in 3 Avenger films.
Yeah.
But he's shown up in Iron Man 1, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Avengers, Iron Man 3, Avengers 2. Wait, did he have a little bit of a... No, Avengers 2 was the next one. Civil War, and now he's going to be in Homecoming, and then the other 2 Avenger films. 10. Wait, yeah, 10.
He's getting paid for it, isn't he? So.
Oh, well, he's the most. He was the biggest paid because he was first on. He got the biggest paychecks. Like, quick, help us launch this franchise, and everyone else literally got pennies originally.
Wow.
But he made sure that everyone got a pay rise and got new contracts.
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Because otherwise, he would be the Tony Stark of all the actors.
Well, to be fair, like when you take that into account, like the amount of money that Disney's made from this, and like the amount of money they made from this.
Oh yeah, I've suddenly realised. Yeah, he's different roadie now.
You've only just figured this out.
No, I wasn't. I haven't really been looking at the film.
Yeah, it's was there any reason for why it changed?
From the last update I checked, there's a lot of conflicting rumours. A lot of people that he was hard to work with.
I like how classy Tony Stark is to have a stripper pole in the middle of his plane.
I think there's a deleted scene where you actually see that thing just come down from the ceiling. like that scene's extended a bit, but it's just like. And I actually forgot what I was just talking about then.
Rhodey.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. That like there was conflicts with that he was difficult to work with. One report said that according to him that Robert Downey Jr. was awkward to work with, but I think the one that I've seen come the most was the I don't know if it's true. I think this one was debunked, that he originally got a bigger paycheck than Robert Downey Jr. for the first film, but in Robert Downey Jr.'s contract, it was what he would make more with each film.
Right.
It would increase.
Right.
So that by when Iron Man 2 came around, he'd be earning more money than Terrence Howard.
Ah, okay.
And he wasn't happy with that. But I think that got debunked.
Right.
I think there is an official answer out there, but it's been mixed in with all the other ones that I can't remember what the real one is now.
Ah, fair enough.
And this is still a cool shot when it actually lands. Boom. Oh my god, thank god they couldn't see when I flinched there. That would have ruined the moment.
I was clinching so hard for that explosion.
Oh god, I missed and got a small village. Run away.
Oh god, no! this scene.
What's seeing Jeff Bridges shirtless?
Yeah, I didn't.
In bed.
Yeah, I didn't need to see it.
My Tron fanfic is coming true.
Yeah. And obviously, this is
Flashback and
we're here.
boom. Also, technically, a continuity error there.
Why?
I believe technically his is the. Originally, he's in the middle car. I remember reading up that that's a continuity error. The one that blows up is the wrong one.
Okay.
Oh, this bit's this is the bit that gets me, but he rips the thing out of his nose.
Oh.
So you were going to say?
No, I was going to say, was it really matter with the whole concept? Like,
Oh no, that was just the thing. He's like, oh, fun trivia, point it out if I see it.
ugh. Why is that going so far up his nose?
Gotta get them boogers.
Like, granted, I've never had to have that stuff in my nose, and touch wood, I'd never do. But I would never imagine it going to be like that far up your nose.
I'm not sure how to get it down.
Yeah. Ugh. It was warn him as he's about to do it. Fucking.
And that is grim.
It is very grim.
Yeah, I think you probably wouldn't get actually if Disney was still making these. You probably wouldn't get a scene like this where it's like that is quite horrifying.
No, actually.
Obviously, it's part of the origin.
Yeah.
So you need to have that.
When you look at it, this is like the most grimmest backstory in terms of.
Because even Doctor Strange, who's got like pretty much exactly the same story.
Yeah.
The whole way they go over his hands, you know, they don't look that bad.
No, this is quite grim in all fairness. But to be fair, it's actually done pretty well. Like.
Oh yeah, no.
To a degree, still holds up.
To be fair, like I guess not many heroes actually deformed before they get their power. Like
No.
yeah, everyone else is usually just I got bigger, and more muscles.
Yeah, mainly drugs. A lot of drugs. Don't do drugs, kids.
Well, in Thor's case, getting hammered.
Yeah, that's true. That's a power I would get behind.
Don't worry, it's okay. They're all actors.
Yeah, exactly.
getting paid by some Australian guy.
Yeah, it's
Or is he New Zealand? Oh, who cares?
It's quite weird. In fact. I do not remember the name of this guy.
Jensen, I want to say.
It hasn't came up yet on the screen.
No, he hasn't introduced it. I remember rewatching this not too long ago. He introduces himself like when they're making the suit.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's weirdly late on.
You've gone that long without introducing each other.
Like this whole bit makes sense. Obviously, they've only literally just met. There's no time. We have to explain the situation. But it's like, yeah, if they could just like, so what's your name? Like it's like, oh, my name is Dr. Jensen. We were once met at a thing. Because he's like, I'm Tony Stark's like, well, I know who you are.
Yeah. And they want them to build the Jericho, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, they could just recruit him from the WWE. I don't know why they need
that would be cool. That would be cool.
It's the only wrestling joke I can probably bring to this that's not involved with The Rock.
Oh, don't worry. I can recall.
Oh wait, no. If we get back to Phantom Menace, I can We're gonna joke there for that.
Wait until we get to the Guardians of the Galaxy. You actually have when you actually have a wrestler in there.
All Blade Trinity.
That is true. Oh god, yeah. I just remembered that one.
I think even Triple H forgets that one.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds definitely does.
Yeah. Yeah, keep forgetting that one exists. He finds out like all this shit's been sold to the opposite team, haven't they? Well, not the opposite team, like the terrorists.
Yeah, the 10 Rings.
Yeah, he finds that out. Like originally before we got to Iron Man 3, I liked that little nod of the Mandarin with the 10 Rings.
Sure.
I originally thought that this guy was the Mandarin.
Oh, not this guy, the guy who's actually in charge.
Yeah, the one who's in charge, like the big bald guy dude who looks like.
Nah, I put him like guys with big hairy eyes. What do you mean bald eye?
Bald eye. Bald eye. It's a new villain. It's a new Bond villain.
My God, we're running out of ideas, I see.
Is it the dude that's from 300? Like the big Persian.
I want to say he showed up in something recently. I will have to Google this.
No, because I thought it was originally.
Well, that's racist. Unless you're right.
I'm not trying to be racist. Like, you can have actors who look alike.
I'm not saying you can't, but I'm going to claim that as racism.
Oh, you can claim it.
As a potentially non-white person, the audience don't know.
If our videos are still up, they'll know. They'll know it's us.
If I have my way.
Okay, fair enough. I remembered it wrong. I thought it was. It's not him.
No, I still think he showed up in something recently, though, something big. Wow, okay, I would not have put that as his face, what he actually looked like.
What? Holy shit!
Yeah. He's got a beard. Okay, he was in Westworld, that's the thing I obviously knew him from recently.
It's weird.
And yeah, that's...
He does not look like anything from that movie.
Well, it's a lot of CGI.
No, I'm saying, like, even with CGI, there are some elements of looking like that actor.
I'm sorry. Okay, I know it gets cold in the desert, but that's usually at night. It looks possibly could be day. Why are you wearing hats?
Because they're inside a cave, which is going to be cold.
I know, but just it looks odd.
Mm.
I get logistic-wise in the real world, but for movies that looks odd.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I like how
I get they can wear hats. They're foreigners.
I like how they're able to think on. I like how they're able to think in the fly of like, we'll say we're making the Jericho, but we're not.
I mean, I get obviously you need to get him in the suit, but I don't see how we just like. I'm just gonna make the suit now.
Yeah.
There's no backstory or anything. It just I've got a suit. It's popped in my head.
And how is it in? And how is Tony Stark able to take a missile apart and make what will eventually be his chest plate?
Oh, the mouse or the iron mate. You see that bit?
No, I know that, but like, I wouldn't like imagine like the key, like the important components would be in there to keep him alive, essentially.
That's the thing. I was like, yeah, have all these other missiles. Make this big super new one you've only just invented.
Yes.
How does that?
With all the scraps that we have, make this new one. Without...
In a cave with a box of scraps.
That's not gonna get old.
It's probably the most memorable line from this movie, except from I Am Iron Man.
Yeah, it actually is the most memorable line.
Yeah, I think he finally introduced himself now.
Oh no.
I think this.
Okay. So,
Unless we missed it.
so this is them built.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, it's like, oh, we've spent like 5 days together.
Yeah.
What's your
like,
name?
we've been in confinement for so long now. Like.
We wore hats together in a cave.
Yeah, exactly. We bonded in the last.
Science.
There's no proper idea. Like, there's no proper knowledge of time of how long he was doing this for.
I think it's maybe said a bit later that it's maybe been like a month or so.
He did this in a month. He built a reactor to save himself and a suit within a month.
I'm pulling out straws from a movie I haven't seen in at least a year.
Miniaturize our character. Okay, that explained that one. I was wondering how he was able to do it.
No, I'm at least gonna this. I think they released an animated movie, like exactly at the same time as this to capitalize on.
Oh right.
Here's a movie. Here's the Iron Man movie. Here's an animated adventure. What annoyed me so much is that he gets captured, he makes the suit, immediately goes home, and like I think Rhodey's the one that helps rescue him. But wait, no, I think he's captured with Rhodey, and he makes the suit, and they both escape together. And Rhodey goes, "Oh my god, where did you get the inspiration to make this thing?" And he goes down to a basement, and he's already had thousands already made.
Oh, right. It's snowing in the desert, by the way.
No, that's just static.
Oh, they were making it.
This is the missile I'm making, guys. This is the missile. I'm gonna speak so cool and rave.
Yeah. Isn't it in the comics? Like this is like there is a mention that it might be Jarvis.
What do you mean?
I'm sure I read such scenes somewhere. Like in some versions, they had Jarvis be in the cave with him to build the suit.
Possibly because originally Jarvis was a guy who was just, probably gets moaned at by people. It's like he was Alfred. He might have had a maybe slightly different accent, but it's Alfred.
He's like, yeah, he looks like he's making weapons, and I walk away.
I'm the bad guy, so I won't trust you, hero.
Yeah.
Right, one.
It is. It's way harder than I originally thought it would be. Oh look, we finally figured it out. This is not the missile.
When are they gonna get to the fireworks factory?
This is not the missile we're making. See, I would have happily accepted when, with an Iron Ring guy, it was with the
Ten Ring guy.
Sorry, it was.
I am Iron Ring.
Like it wasn't just one person in control. It was like 10 different people, and they all wore a ring on different fingers.
Ooh,
That way, if
would they do something though?
which.
Because the Mandarin has 10 rings of magic power, doesn't he?
Oh, I would
So
imagine. I would imagine they would, and it would eventually. Like you could have easily have done that for a while. You could have gotten something out of it, like even like a TV show maybe, where they had like different versions. But I don't think
Well, an
in
interesting theory showed up, which to be, they haven't really done anything with since.
Mm.
Did you ever see Agent Carter?
No.
Yeah, there was a guy, like one of the main villain at the end of season 1,
Yeah.
had a ring that controlled people's mind.
Right.
And the interesting thing is maybe that in the TV universe, they'd set up different rings that could do different powers.
Oh,
Because one of the Mandarin's rings can do that.
that is true.
But like it was never established where this ring came from. This guy just happens to have it.
Huh.
And did something. What's the? Oh, there was another ring that showed up in Marvel recently that was like. Was weird. What was it?
This is in the shows.
What was it? Oh, no, I'm thinking of Black Panther's ring.
Oh.
You know that bit where it's in Civil War where he's got that ring that when it gets to Winter Soldier's arm, he pauses for a bit. That scene that like it's in the fight, it just stops the fight, and then it's never addressed what happened in that scene.
Fair enough.
Do you remember that bit at all?
A little bit, yes. I remember the fight. I do remember the fight scenes. I remember Scarlet Witch doing a head scissor kick. Head scissor, like wrapping. Yeah. Hurricanrana.
Black Widow.
Yeah, Black Widow. What did I say?
Scarlet Witch. You're getting the you're getting the name of the character and the name of the actress mixed up again.
Okay, Black Widow doing a fucking famous. I'm gonna head scissor flip you.
I did that once in the Avengers. It was cool. Just keep doing it.
I'll do that for every villain. How are you gonna do that to Thanos?
I wasn't expecting this. I mean, it doesn't really help that I'm like
That
My head's the size of you.
It's gonna be funny as fuck.
Pew pew pew. Take that, Thanos. To be honest, she'd still stand up more of a fight than Hawkeye.
Fair enough.
Unless he's got Oliver Queen's boxing glove
He has
arrow.
all the arrows.
It's gonna be an interesting fight how they work everyone into that one though.
Yeah, it's gonna be. When you take into account Thanos is gonna be overpowered as fuck.
Who do you reckon's gonna win? Because one character's gonna be the one to beat him, isn't it?
It is. My money's gonna be on Cap.
How?
I don't know. Shield. Shield to the face.
Like, realistic. All I can think of, it's got to be one of like their big cosmic characters.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I honestly think it's gonna be Cap because it'll be Chris Evans' last movie, and then we'll have someone. And then we'll
depends what mood he's in when you ask him.
And
I would do Captain America movies for ages. I'm done after this one. But if they want me back, it's make up your mind.
I reckon he'll, because I think it'd be an opportunity to give him a bit of a break, and then if he wants to come back, he can come back. It gives you that, and it gives you that whole two different Captain Americas that what we have. Oh, they're actually putting the suit on now.
Oh yeah, there's a movie going on.
Yeah, we've well, to be fair, there've been times that they're there and watching this movie.
We're talking about Marvel. It's all good. It's all
Yeah,
good.
sure. We're more Marvel than anything, aren't we?
What?
We're more Marvel fans in terms of.
Oh,
movies.
so where you going with that one? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if it's good, it's good. I like it.
Yeah, that's true.
I stated before that I don't like pretty much all the Spider-Man movies.
That is true. I don't speak that language.
Wait, you're fired on shoot. Wow, racist man.
Son of a bitch. Oh, they have a bomb. Okay.
Ah, if only we sent one more man.
Let one of the most smartest people on the planet make you a weapon.
Not a good plan.
Not a good plan.
Ah, the J's broke. And he's got crops all over the keyboard.
Oh.
I don't care if you live in a cave. Clean up your mess.
Keyboards are keyboards. Look after your shit. To be fair, I always liked the design of the first suit. I always liked it. Like, it always had that appealing of like the Iron Maiden type thing. Oh yeah, just leave Tony to just.
Well, he's distracted him because he's still got to charge up his thing.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, fucking, to put the rest of the suit on by himself, like, and he has very little options to do so.
Oh no, he's got a gun. You idiots!
We all got guns.
Oh wait, this is that here.
And here it is. Okay.
It's that Han Solo bit where he's running through. He's like, and then it was the all the stormtroopers.
Oh, that's fucking. Hilarious.
I think because he's dead now.
Yes.
Funny.
Oh, crap.
Oh, we're gonna see so much Iron Man murder.
Yeah, we are.
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's okay, they're terrorists. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're not from the country you're from.
That's it. It's like it's funny how each generation has its one villain nation.
I think this generation is just anyone who isn't from your country.
More
and
or
even
less.
then.
Yeah. That's how, sadly, how it is these days.
Ah, politics and a commentary about Iron Man.
Oh Jesus Christ! I love that. I love it. It's like, it's quite bulky crap. I like that. I do like this suit. I would give I've seen people do that in Comic Con. That's I actually give them props for that.
No, they're the ones that they already have props though.
That's true.
But let's run at this metal thing that's killing all my
Yeah.
friends. Idiot.
If Bullet won't work.
Wait, this is.
I wonder if it actually is Robert Downey Jr. inside the suit.
Ooh.
I actually wonder if it is.
No, I doubt it.
No, I understand that. I'm like saying, I wonder if he actually wanted to at some point though. Like, we're like, yeah, I'll get in the fucking suit. I'll walk around in it.
If it is, it'll only be from shots where he's not moving.
Nah, that's true.
Then I cannot walk around because that looks way too expensive to like not put a stuntman in if he messed it up.
No, that's true. Didn't he like steal his costume? Like, didn't he steal like parts of his costume?
I don't think it was part of the costume. I remember him saying something like, I think he stole the bit that was like the original A from the Stark Tower from Avengers movie.
Oh,
the bit,
right.
like the only lights
How
of
the
the.
fuck did he steal that?
Oh, I know it might not even been that, but I think I definitely remember hearing that somewhere, whether he was lying or not.
How the fuck do you manage to sneak that out the fucking out of the office?
Then the question is, how do you secretly fire a rocket launch missile from that distance
Easy.
and miss?
Easy. It's Tony Stark.
No, I'm talking about the other guy.
Oh right. It's easy. It's the fake Mandarin.
No, he's not in this movie. We gotta wait a while before we get to him.
No. It's a fake Mandarin.
The tangerine.
Yes. It's all laid on top of itself. The 10 Rings is just one giant onion. There's so many onions into this.
Oh my god, it's Shrek.
Confirmed Shrek is the leader of the 10 Rings. It would make
They
sense.
infiltrated Disney somehow. They're getting picks up, stealing all
Yes,
that.
it would make sense. It would make sense. The connection is there, people. It is there. Make the connection. The dots.
Goodbye, goodbye, movie trope of old elderly man helping me.
Yes.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Fuck no. I still like this is the one where he like hits them with the flamethrower, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, that's cool. That's a cool scene.
Oh, question.
Yes.
Best suit from all the movies.
2.
Which one? Because there's quite a few.
The one he's mostly wearing in 2.
Circle or triangle?
Triangle. I liked it. It gave it a bit of sharpness to the whole suit. I thought. Like it's a triangle or a circle, but I did like the appeal to the triangle. It looked more clear. To be fair, Freeze, like the free one,
It's a bit too much.
it is. Also, it falls apart quite easy.
Yeah, his spare suit can take thousands of bullets and explosions.
That one gets hit by a car. It just fucking falls to bits. You can almost get this to fly as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not. It's like an up mode.
Oh no, it's like a super moon jump. Whee!
I glitched the game.
Yay! Fuck, you got some air in there.
Farewell. Farewell, terrorists.
I must go now. My people need me. Ah.
I live.
How did I survive that?
No, well, I'm only up torso now, but
Yeah.
hooray!
Yay! I'm gonna need more of a suit now to make me a ball.
I must lay. This is where I lay here now. And it is also still working?
Yeah,
Possible
it's
technical difficulties?
It's still working. It's just it'll go off.
Oh, the screen just went off.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does that.
Okay, no worries.
Like I said, everything for it.
You know what? Well, I'm pretty jealous of him right now. It's probably a lot cooler than we are.
Yeah, probably fucking is. He's about to be fucking rescued and get fucking more.
Quick, there's a terrorist. Get him.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's got something on his head. That's not from where I'm from.
He's openly mocking us in the back of his truck. The bastard.
Look at him. He's even got a big circle. He wants to shoot him. He wants us to shoot him.
There's so many fucking Team America jokes I want to make right now, but I can't because I can't remember them.
Oh.
I can't remember them.
Where are you going with this? Like, he hooks with, hey, everybody's good. It's like, where are you going with this, dude?
I want to make some I want to try and make references to fucking Team America, but I can't remember them. Ugh. He's alive! Yay! And he's clean shaven! Yay!
Yeah, he's been in a cave for a few weeks.
Isn't this meant to be like parallel to his actual real life thing though?
Well, no, it's more. No, it's more like the fact that the comeback.
Yeah.
It's like he had a rough patch. He did a lot of drug, got in prison, and was pretty much any roles he could get. It was like the most typecast thing he could.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like someone gave him a chance, and he fucking ran with it.
No, but I'm saying, doesn't this run parallel now because he goes and gets a cheeseburger now?
Oh.
No, that was a story. That was a story I read. I don't know if it's true or not. Where it's like how he stopped taking drugs. Essentially, it came down to he found himself eating a cheeseburger, and he was like, "Why am I eating this crap?" and stopped taking drugs. Apparently.
Yeah, I heard that. The story I heard was from a source I never really trusted to begin with, and they would say it's like the way they worded it was like it made him out to be more of a villain.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's Robert Downey Jr. Everyone loves Robert Downey Jr. Just don't make him a villain. Pre-Iron Man, maybe.
Pre Iron Man.
Like he was the bad guy in U.S. Marshals. Like crush.
I think that was the
Twist.
I think that was the only film I'd seen him in.
Ah, Coulson. Little son of a bitch. Did you actually list the name now, or does it do it later? Well, he hasn't done it now, so it's gonna go after later. He mentions the full name, and then she says like, "Well, you're gonna have to think of a way to shrink that." I'm not sure because he shows up. He shows up a bit later on in the film, but not.
No, yeah.
The bit we shows up at the very end is like, just call a shield.
Yeah.
Which everyone goes on about how that's a continuity error because, like, as if they've only just decided it's called Shield now.
Yeah.
And but obviously Shield's been around for years, and like, you know, there's flashbacks in all the TV shows.
I think you can take into account that this was like, again, they weren't too sure about it, what they were going to do afterwards with this one, because this was just like I said before, at the end it's kind of like a tease. It's kind of like, do people want this?
Oh no, what I'm getting at is like the way everyone says, the fact.
No, I know what you're saying, but what I'm saying is like, so the argument for this film is like, it didn't know what it was going to do, so obviously they could get away with having the name like that, as opposed to like where it eventually goes. So like that would be the only argument, is that it didn't know what it was going to do first. Like it didn't realize that, oh shit, people actually want to see the Avenger movie.
Most people are going to see an Avengers movie. You know, you might not know the character. Actually, would people go see an Avengers movie if they did that first? With the characters that they had,
Yeah.
you release that movie just as it is.
Yeah.
But don't do any of the 5 movies to come beforehand.
I think it still would have done well, but not as well as I think it did eventually. Because like with the Avengers, the original movie, like you take into account the build up to that, like the amount of build up and the hype behind that. So it was like I said it for ages, and as I said it, everyone agreed with saying the original Avenger movie was going to do one or two things. It was either going to be the greatest thing on the
You've been
planet.
saying that for years. You got that from me.
No, but it was going to be. I said this first. It was
It's on the microphone. It's clearly this is the new canon.
I've said it 100 times. It was either going to be the greatest thing on the planet, or it was going to be a complete bomb. Luckily, the first thing happened, which was it became the biggest.
It was the former.
Yeah, the former, where it became like the big success. It was like bigger than we thought it'd ever be.
I was thinking that like well, I was saying for years when it could do one or two.
But I'm saying like that was what
Yeah.
I was saying beforehand. It was like it was going to do one or two things. So had they have released it like before all this, like what Justice League, well not just yeah, what Justice League is essentially doing, I don't think it would have worked. Because then you've kind of like written yourselves into this hole. Then you kind of like written yourselves into this hole where it's like the team exists, and that was my whole argument through Phase 2 was the Avengers exist. Why can't we just call for help?
Well, it's more of Iron Man 1's problem. Iron Man 3's problem.
Yeah, so that through.
For me, I still think Thor 2, the reason using call for help makes sense because it literally is spare of the moment. I don't have time to be dealing with this.
It makes sense.
Captain America he obviously does. Guardians he can't, and Ant-Man he's on his own.
But like that was the whole thing. Like that was my whole problem. Is like these people exist. How do you justify them not being in this movie or not helping in any way, shape, or form?
Well, they probably wouldn't. Just going off each individual Avenger. Thor probably on Asgard most of the time, so they don't know where he is.
Yeah.
Well, this good for me in Iron Man 3, like why they never showed up. Cap's probably doing his own missions with S.H.I.E.L.D. with Black Widow and Hawkeye. So they could be sent all the way around the world. Hulk they probably wouldn't want to release, depending on the situation.
But Hulk is in the movie. They
comedic scene at the end.
They made it clear at the very end of Avengers, both him and Tony were going off to do science.
They went to do therapy.
Yeah. And then they went off to do more science.
This scene confuses me.
Okay.
They rip out stuff and he says, wait, don't remove this bit.
Yeah.
She removes this bit, he goes into cardiac arrest, but they never put that new bit back in. It's like the big metal disc at the very end that's connected to this. It's like, oh no, don't pull that out, I need that to live. Just plugs the new thing, oh no, I didn't need it at all actually.
Yeah. Oh, it's got like a copper wire, isn't it?
No, it's like a big metal disc. Yeah, no, you'll see in a bit.
But isn't there a thing where like he says he can't touch the end of?
Yeah, he says like it's a bit like Operation. Don't make sure this bit don't touch the bit, and she yanks the entire thing.
Yeah.
It's like Operation. I'm thinking about getting Doctor Strange. Handle this. He's got the most trusted hands in the whole universe.
Exactly. Why isn't she Doctor Strange?
Oh no! It's like he just dreading the noise going up. Failed the surgery.
Is there a reason on Pepper no longer being in these movies?
If there is, it's not the case of she's done with these movies and she never wants to do them again. I don't. If that's the case, she hasn't. From what I'm aware, there hasn't been as big of a deal of. I'm done. I'm never coming back.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there's this bit where it's like, make sure that the wire doesn't touch.
Yeah.
And there's like, that entire thing comes out, it's like, I'm going into cardiac arrest. And yank it. Also, I'm sorry, how far does that thing go? And it's not reached his heart?
I don't know. I think all this was meant to replace it anyway, because like he was just using that to power it up.
No, because it's stopping the thing from going into his heart.
Yeah, well, I think this is a thing now fits perfectly. I don't.
Because he can never replace it. And he doesn't
know. I don't know how this works.
I have a big metal tube that goes right through to my back.
Yeah. As we all know, the human torso can stretch that far.
Oh, but going back to what we were saying about, we were saying like the event could only have done one or two ways.
Yeah.
I saw an article the other day that was just the funniest thing that we've both been saying it for years. That statement.
Yeah.
It finally made the news of Avengers Infinity War is going to be Marvel's biggest risk. It can either do really good or really poorly. It's like, well done, guys. Well done. Movie's taking risks. Couldn't even go one or two ways. But guess what? Marvel don't really take risks, except with Guardians. That's about it.
I would have thought Thor would have been a big gamble.
You know, okay, we've said this.
With
Like,
Chris Hemsworth dyed eyebrows, and that can't be unseen, no matter what.
The thing is, they can't be seen because the blonde eyebrows. Blonde eyebrows are very rarely seen on people.
He always looked weird as fuck in that movie.
And then it's like he never went back to them.
And he realised, oh shit, you look fucking retarded.
Yeah, that bit where he's like interrogated by Coulson, he's like doing his sad face. It's really weird.
Yeah, it looks kind of albino.
It's like, wait, are you upset? Are you confused? You angry? I can't tell. Your brow, it's disappeared.
It doesn't make sense. Please.
My God, you're looking Jared Leto as the Joker.
Oh god. Oh, well, we're gonna get to that at some point as well, haven't we?
Oh, that'll be fun.
No, God, it won't. It'll be painful.
It'll be a few minutes of us talking about, oh look, here's that shot, here's Harley Quinn, and the rest of the movie's just a rant about the Joker.
He's just ripping into the Joker, yes.
I'm somewhat defending it for some reason, and you're just ripping into it.
Yeah, exactly. I will happily rip into it, regardless of whatever anyone thinks. I stand by my conviction.
But it's like, go back to that article just got, I was like, it's like they put the most basic formula in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's gonna make money. Ant-Man made money.
Yeah.
Hell.
Which I was really surprised about, and it was actually good.
No.
I thought it was good.
Rewatching doesn't help.
Rewatching it doesn't.
No.
I originally didn't think, what kind of keyboard is that?
It's the future.
No, seriously, what type of fucking keyboard was that?
Future
It had no letters. Is the keyboard copyrighted? So that you can't have actual keyboard?
Yeah, that's when the J was broken. Look, you can't look at the J.
Is that a thing?
No.
That keyboards is licensed, so you can't have it?
So someone has property over the alphabet and the dictionary.
Oh god, that makes. Do we have to pay someone for this?
It's okay. They didn't have Disney money at the time to have the rights for it.
Do we have to pay for this now?
Well, we don't have to because it's just us.
No, that's true.
I know you mentioned the word keyboard. No, I mentioned the word keyboard.
What keyboard? There is no keyboard. I actually would have that mask. I like it. It's so cool.
Ah, Two-Face.
Ugh. Or just 1/4 face.
No, Singed Face. I'm strictly trying to be cool with my not quite Cyclops glasses.
We don't ever see that robot again, do we?
Which
The arm.
Yeah, you do.
No, I mean, like, after 3, you don't see it.
We haven't really went back to Tony's house.
No, he takes it with him.
Yeah, but when did you really see in the other films? When did you really see Tony in his downtime?
That's a good point. It's a solid point. Wouldn't it have been funny if that was Ultron? That wouldn't it have been funny as fuck?
Now's the dummy.
That would have been awesome to have that as Ultron in the end. All those times I spent.
Oh, it should be Vision.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Oh, that's weird. Thinking back to the old. Remember when everyone thought Coulson was going to be Vision? He was going to come back to life.
Shit, yeah. I remember that. And then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fucked that up.
No, that wouldn't have made sense.
I know, but I'm just saying that's what happened. This net kills him.
A bow. My face. Yeah, because look back. Think about all the rumors.
Oh, there was a Bug's Life.
What?
Yeah, like a pen thing was like a Bug's Life. It was
there we are. Disney got a sue.
It was foreshadowing. It was all foreshadowing. He knew it was gonna happen. Would have Disney owned the rights to this by now?
No, they didn't get the rights until I want to say.
Is that 2010?
2010 or 2009? I think technically. Oh.
Because Hulk isn't part of this. Hulk was before it as well.
Hulk's before the Disney deal.
Yes. 4's like 4 is the first one.
I will actually Google that because I don't know actually. Because they've all got the Paramount logo, even up to Avengers. No, I think even Iron Man 3 has the Paramount logo.
I think because they still had the right to it. Like, I think it's like the same thing with the Sony thing, because they I think with Spider-Man they have to make that deal now. So I think Paramount still had some control over it a little bit to help make it.
No, yeah, well, obviously there must have been some, because I remember the big one was the fact that Disney were involved with the Avengers, but you'd think it was like, oh, but Paramount's logo's still on it, and Disney's isn't, huh? I just remember that being weird, but it wasn't weird for Thor or Cap. But I shall Google this.
Google it.
I don't know. I want pizza.
Yeah, I'm not
Fuck
gonna.
you, Tony.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I actually want some pizza now too.
When did Disney buy Marvel?
Oh, I'm gonna say 2010.
2009. I just Google, and the first thing it just says the word 2009.
Yeah, it was just like that was it. Jesus Christ, that's not far from being 10 years from now. They have made some fucking money from that.
Remember when everyone thought that was going to be the end of everything?
Yeah.
Deadpool's dead, guys. Disney have him.
I remember like loads of people. It was like a lot of people up in arms of that whole judgment because stop showing us pizza, you bastard.
I want some. Give me some of that, Tony. Show your food.
But yeah, I remember that being like I remember that everyone, like even me to a degree, I originally did believe it was going to be like the downfall for it. And then
yeah, just like Ben Affleck was the worst decision for Batman ever. Everyone just jumps to conclusions.
Well, that's what the internet is. Everyone just jumps to conclusions. No
yeah,
one...
but we are individuals.
Yes, but the
we're
internet...
own mind.
But the internet is one collective. If you are
we
not...
are legion.
Yeah,
but we are many. Oh my god!
That's what it is. That's what it is. The internet is one big thing that just takes the moans. It's so happy to moan. It's not. The internet is not happy unless it's unhappy.
Unless it's about cats.
Oh, cats. Cats is good. Or porn. Porn brings everyone together.
Yeah, no one comments on porn now.
No.
Their hands are too busy.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're too busy moaning anyway. Didn't. Wait, is this?
What?
Oh, for a second, then I thought we never go back to this. We never really see this building again. But it's like, oh wait, no, this is in his house, but we always see it from a different angle because he's built.
Yeah, he's
built the trophy room.
This is where he finally like gets the hang of the whole flying notion.
Oh no, I mean like in the other films.
Oh.
But obviously he moves the cars out, and this is where like the wall of Iron Man suits go with after that.
Because this is technically the Mark II, isn't it?
This is the Mark II.
Yeah, that he's essentially built.
This is the War Machine armor.
Yes.
Although technically it's not. It's just that it's only the War Machine armor in Iron Man 2.
Mm-hmm. But they take it and like rebuild it in their own way.
Yeah. Hammer Industries takes the Iron Man 2, the Mark II armor, makes it War Machine, but then in between films
they make it into the Iron Patriot.
No, they take it back. Iron Man takes it back, turns it back into the Mark II, and makes him a brand new suit altogether from the ground up.
Ah.
That's why from when you see it in Iron Man 3, but even as the Iron Patriot, it's a different suit than what it was in. It's not just the colour that's different.
Yeah.
And then even in Age of Ultron and Civil War, he's got a different suit again.
Mm.
So technically, I think we're on Mark 3 for War Machine.
That would make sense.
Assuming the Mark II Iron Man suit is Mark 1 War Machine.
Yeah. Because that is the Easter egg in this as well, isn't it? That this is near the end where Rhodey's like, not
That's
just that.
not an Easter egg.
No, I mean not an Easter egg.
He's literally
like, a reference.
2 seconds away from just turning to the camera.
Yeah.
Next time, baby.
But not me. You'll be a different guy.
I do like it when Iron Man 2 starts.
Yeah, I like that.
His first line is, "Look, it's me. I'm here. Go over it."
Yeah, I do like that line.
You don't see his face. He just turns around. It's a different actor. And like everyone's like, "Oh, Rhodey's here," and everyone turns around. It's like, "Oh my God, it's Rhodey!" Great acting, kid. Great acting.
Yep.
You really selling in that ice cream.
Solid performance.
It is totally ice cream. This isn't a prop. Yeah, excellent reference.
See, we didn't know what was gonna happen.
We could get the rights, maybe.
No. I keep forgetting he lives like in fucking. Is it California? Or...
I think it's Miami.
Oh yeah. No. Wait. Which one? Which is the one with the Hollywood sign?
I was about to say Hollywood there. I was like, no.
No. What's the actual state? Like the actual state?
Oh my God! I was about to say San Andreas. No, that's San Andreas.
because that is. I know because it's what San Andreas is based off.
Yeah, but that's Los Angeles. That's it.
Yeah. I was actually trying to think what the fucking actual fucking place was.
Oh, I think it is Miami.
Oh fucking hell, Jarvis is like the fastest reboot I've ever seen of any fucking computer.
It's like, Windows now loading. Falling, guys, falling. Albert. Oh, that's what he put in Rhodey's suit.
Oh yeah, he put in Windows 8.
But you couldn't even operate it. Like, how dainty he looked then. It's like, and now landing. Yay, dummy. Classic dummy. Dun, 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 dun.
That is cool.
The original BB-8.
Yes.
Who's not R2-D2?
Yes. I like how he has to like cut holes in his t-shirts now to show off. Oh yeah, I have.
Oh yeah, he's wrecked all the shirts.
Yeah, he's like that doesn't become a thing later on because he just has the thing over it. But like it's like I have to make sure you can see it, so I have to make holes in all of my t-shirts now. Proof the
Yeah, we couldn't. Yeah, surely it would have just been easier for the. Well,
no, I was gonna say carry on.
Yeah, it's like surely it wouldn't for the prop department. It'd just be easier to just put lights underneath the shirts.
Yeah, which eventually became the thing.
John Favreau's like, no, it has to be in every scene. It's the star of the show.
How are people gonna know it's Iron Man if it doesn't have the chest plate? Oh, like that.
The suit?
But how will they know?
They'll watch the movie and learn. But people are idiots.
How will they know?
Feed them their pig sloppy.
So this is very this is the whole painting crap, isn't it?
Oh, we still haven't got to the. We still haven't got to the fireworks factory. Get to the suit.
I keep forgetting like how much, like for an origin film, this is like, it builds up a whole lot of like.
So wait, every origin movie does that. No joke. The 3 that I've timed. That being the original Spider-Man, Batman Begins, and there was another movie I can't remember. It might even be this one. They get the suits around the hour mark.
Really?
Like they're like where you could say this is officially Spider-Man. This is officially Batman.
Okay, I get that, but
Like I want to say even Batman Begins is like. I think
oh no,
maybe-
Batman Begins takes the absolute piss.
No, but I
out of the
think
suits.
you watch the bit where he pulls up the guy and goes, "I'm Batman." I want to say that is exactly the hour mark. Like they've timed it to that point where it's like you see Batman an hour in. I could be wrong on that. It might have been my version. I might have been watching the TV
no,
version, which added ads or I might have taken away the ad time.
No, but I remember that being it taking the absolute piss to get to the actual suit.
I think that's just the pacing.
Fair enough, like, but it still felt like forever to get. Like, to be fair, the
Felt
build.
like Batman Forever.
But no, like, to be fair, the actual build up was actually pretty good because like it gives you the whole notion of the training, all that bollocks and crap. It's not just
Here
like
he is. Wait, not just yet. Our first appearance of the man, the myth, the legend himself in the MCU. Where is he? Here he is, Hugh Hefner.
I like in Guardians of the Galaxy, he's with the Watchers.
Also, apparently, he's a time traveler.
Stanley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
No, I mean, he in Guardians of the Galaxy 2,
Yeah.
he makes reference to the time he was a postman for the FedExes or whatever the company is, which is the role he plays in Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
That movie is set in 2016. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is set in 2014.
He can travel through space and time.
He is the Infinity Gauntlet.
Well, isn't like Stan Lee in general like God in the whole Marvel universe?
And that's the fact. Well, that whole scene in Guardians 2 is a play on the. Stanley is actually the Watcher.
Yeah.
Well, he's a Watu the Watcher, who's like the main one for Earth.
Like how he has to have a suit in space though.
Well, no, because Fox owned the rights to Uatu himself.
Mm.
That because he's more of a Fantastic Four character, so
He was-
they
he's-
can't put that in.
He's still in the movie.
Yeah, Marvel share rights with Fox for the Watchers themselves, so it's like we'll play on. It's like okay, we'll actually have the Watchers show up. We'll have Stan Lee be the one telling them the stories.
Is this the same? Yeah, fair enough. Is this the same crap with the scroll?
Yes, it's like you can have the scroll,
But
but
you
we
can't
have
have
the name
yeah.
scroll.
And you can't have Super Scroll. Which
Well, obviously.
which sucks because Super Scroll's cool. It'd be a cool.
Okay, Marvel can have maybe Mega Scrolls that have lightning powers from Thor and maybe Hulk strength.
Yes.
And but you can't have Super Scroll because he's Fantastic Four's powers.
I'm aware of that. It's just it'd be cool to have.
Maybe Mega Scroll can wear Iron Man's suit, and he's got Captain America's shield.
Then we would just have.
Wow, when do you think the Avengers don't really have that many powers, do they?
Nope. Not a whole lot. I'm waiting for Taskmaster.
I want to say they don't have the rights to them.
It'd be cool to have. No, but like in the Spider-Man universe, they'd have it.
I think it's Fox that's got them.
Why?
That's the thing. I want.
Why? Where is the connection to that? He's mostly Spider. Unless he's something else I'm not aware of. As far as I recall, he's a Spider-Man villain.
The thing is, I think when I Googled, like, looked at him, I think I want to say he was a Captain America villain originally.
Oh, so what the hell? Because he uses Cap shield. He uses Hawkeye's bow and arrows. He swings like Spidey. What the hell?
Yeah, I'll Google now who's got the rights to them.
I reckon that's going to be a very good villain to have.
Okay, first thing that comes up back in December of 2015.
Yeah.
Taskmaster film rights allegedly have reverted back to Marvel.
Okay.
Kill Dead Air. Talk about the movie.
Okay,
but don't quote it.
Oh god, because that's what I was literally gonna do. 2 vodka martinis, extra dry.
Who's the is James Bond?
Oh god, no! Why?
Shut that's dirt.
Oh god, no, Tony. Wow, Tony Stark. I'm just gonna quote the movie right now. Oh hey, fancy seeing you here.
No, don't you stop it. Because I want to see if this thing actually explains why.
Okay, alright, okay. So I will continue with the Dead Air. Robert Downey Jr. has been playing this role for just under 10 years now, which is quite impressive for any actor, really. To play.
So we're gonna get we're just gonna get a film called Stark next.
Yes.
It's just a really brutal film where he goes around killing everyone.
Would you not want that movie?
No. Stop trying to Logan everything.
Because Logan's the best fucking movie of this year.
Ooh.
Of this year, Logan.
No. Ooh.
Guardians is a close second.
What else? Wait, what? We just talking comic movies or movies in general?
Comic book movies this year.
Okay, out of the 3 we've had, yes. Wait. No, so we've had 4. Sorry.
What are the 4?
Lego Batman, Logan.
Oh shit!
Wonder Woman.
Okay. Hang on.
Guardians.
Okay. What was the last one you just mentioned?
Let's say Guardians at the end, and then Wonder Woman before that.
What would you say before that?
Logan.
Okay.
And then Lego Batman.
Ooh, it's a tough one this year. Logan still, to me,
I want
stands.
to say we've had another one as well.
Logan to me still stands at number 1 because I thought it was really good.
Okay, if we talk about comic movies, then probably yeah.
Yeah. Then Guardians is a close second, and then it's a tie between Batman and Wonder Woman.
Nah. Well, you know my stance, but I wasn't a fan of Lego Batman.
No, I know, but I still enjoy it. Yeah,
Wonder Woman's fine. It's good to find a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's not like it's the best DC movie.
DC EU movie, get it?
The best DC. It's the best DC.
Hey, because Batman '89 is still better than it.
Yes. Oh, that's an obvious CGI hand.
Yeah, but the CGI is gonna be a lot better.
I know. I'm just like saying from that one shot. Like I mean, like from the whole movie itself, the CGI has been on par. Like it's been very good, and it still holds up to this day. It was just that one shot where the hand just looked real bad.
Okay, it doesn't look as bad as the menu screen for this, when it was clear.
Oh
they
yeah,
just
the
got
menu
it
screen
from the game.
Yeah, the menu screen was fucking terrible. Did you ever play the Iron Man game?
I've got it.
Oh god, it was the worst fucking piece of shit ever.
I've recently bought all the games like for the MCU.
They made the wisest decision ever by moving all movie-based tie-ins to apps and app games as opposed to actual full releases.
As someone who enjoys the simplicity of bad games, no, I don't agree with that.
No,
I want a Winter Soldier game where it's.
Oh come on! After Iron Man and Iron Man 2, those games.
I want a game where it's got the most basic of basic Arkham fighting style on that boat from.
No. That whole. Okay, to be fair, I would like that, but this.
Did you ever play the Captain America game?
No, I didn't. No.
That one was. That was not bad.
I did see the gameplay. I think the Hulk was actually the best one because it was
Thor
just.
wasn't good.
Yeah, Hair 4 was crap, but the Hulk one was actually good because it was just prototype.
Well, then again, prototype was just the Hulk.
That's what I'm saying.
Because that company made originally a Hulk game for the PS2.
Yeah.
Then they made Prototype. Then they made the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Then they made Prototype 2.
That's what I'm saying. Like the mechanic was just the same thing, which I thought, okay, that's kind of cool.
And they kept reusing that shot over and over again. They even used it in the Avengers trailers.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, looking at this article, they couldn't come up with anything that would say why Taskmaster was owned by Fox.
Okay.
But allegedly, he's back to Marvel, but...
Oh, they've made the Jericho now. Or they bought some Jerichos.
We wanted them day one, we didn't want to wait till day two.
We pre-ordered for special package. Amazon Prime, for fuck's sake.
Okay, I think this is the list I got up. Who owns what?
Who owns what?
Okay, Kang the Conqueror's at Fox, which sucks.
Okay, so that eliminates one person we could have gone with afterwards.
The Shi'ar is at Fox, which makes sense. They're the ones. They're connected to
X-Men and them? Yeah.
Well, they're more connected to the Dark Phoenix saga.
Yeah, okay.
Which apparently going to be in the next X-Men movie.
Fair enough.
Spider-Man's obviously Sony.
Yeah.
Skrull. Yeah, it just says shared between two, but obviously Super Skrull.
Yeah.
This is light-hearted commentary about terrorism.
Yeah, it is. It's just like, let's just ignore this. You're all incompetent, as we're about to shoot a gentleman.
Wouldn't get this in a Disney movie.
No, you wouldn't. But in a Paramount film, you will.
We spent all our money on CGI ants and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. We're gonna go full dark with this one.
Oh, yeah.
That was the same year, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, 2008.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's see.
There's parts when you can see the CGI and you can tell parts where it's the suit. Actually, someone in the
to
suit.
be fair, that is a lot better than some of the shots from newer films.
No, but
Like, his suit in Age of Ultron is awful.
I can't.
The final fight scene, it's so obvious. It's CGI the entire
I
time.
thought the one in Civil War was real good though.
The only bit I noticed that bit was bad was there's a bit where he's got the helmet off on the airport, and it's so obviously green screen.
Oh yeah, that was real bad.
But like like
Haha, that's a RoboCop reference.
dead or alive, you're dead or alive. I'm leaving you to be killed by these guys.
it's like, oh shit. This is they do tanker missile. Oh yeah, it's a tank missile.
This amazing shot.
Yeah, and this is a one per movie shot.
What do you mean?
Like you only ever see this one per movie. Like the tank missile.
No, I think we only ever see it again in Civil War. You're thinking of the one where he's got the laser beam.
Yeah, I know that's one movie. That's one per movie as well because he uses it in.
He gets it in two.
Yeah.
And it's like, why didn't you open that? It's like he even says like I'm gonna overuse it once.
Yeah. And then he uses it in the Avengers.
To cut the wing, yes.
Yeah.
He used it. I want to say in Ultron to destroy some of the to stop the city from flying, like the equipment Ultron sets up. He tries to use it on that, but does some work.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what he used it for in Civil War. If he does,
He might not have done. Unless you
I'm trying to kill Cap.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Would that work against the shield?
No, actually.
Because there's no indication that the shield can be broken unless it's it just made something similar harder or them.
Unless Tony's dreaming about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, back to this list. There's quite a few updates for Namor, but the latest one says Namor's live action film rights are back with Marvel, but there's an arrangement. Both Universal and Marvel own Namor. It's the same situation with the Hulk.
Right.
They can make the films, they can make solo films, but Universal have final say over it.
Right.
Which is why Hulk hasn't had his own solo film since 2008.
Fair enough.
But he's allowed to appear in other films.
Fair enough.
Kingpin is obviously back with Marvel with the Netflix. Elektra's the same. Ghost Rider's the same, but with Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Taskmaster. Oh, look! According to this, there's rumours that Taskmaster went back years, even before that,
Oh.
before 2015, like 2012.
Hmm.
Like he was somehow connected to Daredevil. The Watchers at Fox, but the Watchers themselves are shared.
Right.
Don't know what the Badoon are, an alien race, and they're Fox. Don't know who Gladiator is, but he's a Fox.
Fair enough.
And yeah, that's all they got. Everyone else is obviously most obviously an X-Men, or obviously it's connected to Spider-Man.
Fair enough. Okay, that's cool.
Or Fantastic Four.
We're still building up here, aren't we?
Yes, it's his first day on the job.
I want to think this is the halfway point in the movie.
I mean, I'd press the button, but I daren't mess it up.
Yeah.
Before to confuse people with our syncing issues.
I want to say yes. I really want
Okay, what happens after this now?
to.
Goes back to the bit of a press.
Finds out he actually did make the suit.
Yeah, he goes back.
Jeff-
Pepper's like,
then-
oh my god.
Then Jeff Bridges goes to the terrorist, and they're like, "You didn't mention anything about the suit and stuff like that." And then we soon get the line of like, Tony Stark built this in a cave.
What a box of scraps!
Like, we get that at some point. And then we get the whole Ironmonger.
Yeah, he starts building his own suit, and then
Yes.
the final fight.
Yes, that's what it
So
is.
we've not got too much left. It just depends on how long it's padded.
Yeah.
Ice cream!
This review sponsored by ice cream.
We're not going to tell you which one, though. You've got to guess for yourself. We're sponsored by the most tastiest brand of all. Let you decide which one that is.
Leave a comment on which is the most tasty.
It's obviously Ben and Jerry's, but it depends on your flavour.
Yeah.
Ooh, or balls.
Ooh.
Or Cornish ice cream in general.
Ooh. Now I want pizza and ice cream. Don't act like you don't.
Patience, my pet. Patience.
Yeah, this is halfway at the halfway point now, I would assume.
No, I do think we have passed it.
Oh, that's the dude from Fantastic Four.
Sure, there. You only saw some eyes.
Yeah, but I'm pretty good with.
Eyes.
No, I'm pretty good with facial recognition, and it looks like the
Which dude?
black dude inside the cockpit.
Oh, Johnny Storm. Do you want me to Google Johnny Storm?
No,
Exactly. Which one are you talking about?
in 2.
Oh.
Fantastic Four 2.
Okay, there's many a Fantastic Four movie. Too many Fantastic Four movies. That's me. Oh, great
Yeah,
comedy from
it's-
us.
Yeah, it's he's the general in Fantastic Four 2.
Oh, I doubt that. If it's only going to see his eyes, I doubt.
I don't. It looked like.
I shall Google though. I doubt it though, but.
Training exercise, isn't it the usual shit? It's not.
Stop being this.
I can't help it. It's like I have to cover the dead air with something. In terms of the plot, in terms of it, and all that crap.
No, that's not him at all.
Is it not?
No, well, I did not realise that's who it was though.
Jeff Bridges.
You ever
Looking
seen?
angry.
Put on my putty face. That was a very poor Jeff Bridges impression.
What goes out with a?
Yeah, that's. Have you ever seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, it's. He's one of the guys in that.
I will believe you on that one.
Yeah, because I'm sure I just showed you a picture. It's
No,
right
no,
there.
it's
Ah,
not.
the shout. There's the shout. It's Brokehead. What does it be? But then we'll find out in the second one it means nothing.
Ah.
It's an awkward Star Wars-esque pan.
Yeah. Sign that Disney would also own the rights to the Star Wars franchise.
When was that? That must have been what 2012, 2011 when they got that.
Yeah, that was. Because it wasn't. Because when they had that, they announced episode 7 like straight away.
Yeah, they've had that for a while before the movie even came out.
I would say they had that for a bit. They literally got the rights to do it, and then they just went boom, Star Wars episode 7, and that was it.
No, because I wouldn't say they got the rights, but then it was like
It wasn't like a giant weight. It was like
they felt it.
We see this. Okay, Jeff Bridges has got. I want to bring this up. Jeff Bridges has got this cool little device that immobilizes immobilizes a person. Correct?
Oh, 2012. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So he has this cool little device which he eventually uses to take the suit.
Mhm.
And this technology's never explored or used again.
Yes, it is.
No, not. I mean, like I know he uses it on Tony.
No, it is.
Is it?
If you watch the shows, it is.
Oh.
They bring it back in Agent of Shield.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and at the very spoiler alert for the show for people who. It's like if you care about Agent of Shield, you've probably watched it. Everyone else gave up on it a long time ago.
Right.
But in the very last episode of season 4, this other company who we don't know who it is, they're all hidden in the shadow, show up and they've got like an even advanced version of that, and use it on the team.
Oh, right. So it's like, do they acknowledge it is like from Stark or?
Well, we don't know who this team is.
Okay, so there it is. Like here it is. This whole thing. Like, how does this work?
Like the one that shows up in Agent of Shield is like it's lights up green, I want to say. And but like it frees them instantly. They're not like twitching. It's just like this super advanced version.
No,
you don't even see the veins.
This looks like. Because that looks like painful as hell. Like he can't move, but it looks painful.
My God, I know I must told you. It's Fantastic Four. Oh no!
And it's like they've.
Oh no, the 2015 version. It's not even out yet.
Okay, so they've now killed. So he now has the suit.
Yes.
Okay, so we're nearing it now.
Yeah, because there's no other big like action scenes.
No. We're nearing.
So someone wants to be done with this film already. Jesus.
No, I'm just saying because I'm just like thinking because like I forgot how long this is. Like I know you said 2 hours. Like I know we said like it was a 2 hour thing before. It was like I completely forgot.
It's all about pacing.
It is true. Like you go like him getting into the suit and to this point felt like it took a while.
It's called a character study.
I understand that. I'm just saying it took a lot longer than I thought.
You have to care about the man inside the suit, not the suit itself.
I didn't pay money for the man inside the suit. I paid for the suit.
Well, when it cuts back away from Gwyneth Paltrow, well, there's in the background. There you go. There it is. There's the song.
So he's fully aware that Jeff Bridges is selling his shit now.
No.
Is he not?
No,
He's aware of it though.
Oh wait, no. He's aware that the terrorists were actually sold his technology by his company.
Yeah, they didn't steal it.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, well, what would it be sold to terrorists? Like, we just went for who was paying. We didn't, like Jeff Bridges like passing off like we didn't care where the money was coming from.
Yeah, it's just money is coming to us.
But he doesn't know that it's he's not happy with Jeff Bridges. But he's like he doesn't know like who's the bad guy. He wants to be dead because Pepper Potts finds out later when she goes to his computer. It's like, oh my God, he left all those secret files, and he left this weird app that can perfectly translate dialogue into English for me.
Yes. So perfect.
Yeah, this is the bit where she sneaks into his office.
Okay, I'm not good with actors' names.
Mm-hmm.
Gwyneth
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yes. She looks very nice in this movie.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. As opposed to.
No, I'm just saying she looks very nice in this movie. That is all. That's
Get your
all.
perfect commentary out of here.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Get your
that's-
movie commentary
I'm
in
just,
here.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm just saying. It's like. Well, that's all I'm just saying. Okay, so he's hacking the thing now.
Well, she is hacking.
Oh, but like the hacking.
Dare you assume wrong?
They're hacking into their own system to figure out what's going on.
Yes. Yeah, they want us to find out like where the
Okay, what?
who's signing off on these deals.
Okay, and they find out it's.
This big file called "Do Not Open: Secret Terrorists."
Oh yeah, top secrets. Sector 16.
Old,
Ultra secret.
I was joking. There is a file that's called Top Secret. I was just joking. about
Top
that.
secret. Ultra secret.
But this
Translate.
4K TV you have helps me see this. Yeah, no, she just types in translate and it just starts translating in English. It's like, I want that out.
Oh, so this was originally sent to. Oh.
Obadiah, yeah, it was like. Yeah, it was obviously they were gonna originally send maybe like a higher up from Stark Industry, and it's like use them as a bargaining chip, and that'll for whatever evil plans they had. But then it's like, oh, you said this Tony Stark, we want more money for this one. You never said it was Tony that was arriving.
Yeah. To be fair, if Tony had died, he would have got the company anyway, so it wouldn't have bothered him. No, it really it wouldn't. If that's his if his plan eventually comes down to just get rid of Tony Stark so he gets the company, then wouldn't it have just made more sense just to let the terrorists kill him?
Yeah, but he was just like, well, okay, you can kill them, but you can use them, use them to make your weapons if you want.
I'm just like saying that it's mad how like
That's why I don't think I ever really understood what his plot was actually.
yeah, he gains nothing from having Tony alive.
Oh no, but I think it was more mutual. Look, you kidnap him and then you can kill him, but until you kill him, you can use him.
And then obviously he managed to get himself out.
Yeah. So every bald bad guy will soon learns. Just make sure the guy's dead.
Yeah.
Don't. You caught me monologuing.
Yeah, taking notes. I am balding, so I'm taking notes.
My God, it sounds uncanny. The beard, the hair.
Yes, I'm Jeff Bridges. I'm the dude.
The time you appeared in The Big Lebowski.
Yeah, I'm the dude. Oh God, my leg. I can go downstairs and get the wig.
My God, it's Lex Luthor now. Oh, Cherry.
Nope. I disagree. So disagree with that.
We'll get to that movie. I'm not happy about it.
I will be Gene Hackman. I will be the Gene Hackman version.
Wrong! Kevin Spacey.
Fuck Kevin Spacey. Fuck that. No, fuck that version of Lex Luthor. I am full happy with taking fucking what I originally said.
My heart.
Oh no. Dumb fuck. I let her escape.
Oh, I thought I had moved my mouse.
Damn. Oh, look at that.
Timing.
Timing. There's aha. Okay, this is it, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it.
Okay, okay.
If I remember correctly, that's the kid from A Christmas Story.
Is it
Yeah. All growed up.
him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he was a kid in at least a famous movie, but I think it's A Christmas Story.
Oh, there you go. If that's the case, he has aged.
You don't want to build that suit, don't I? Take your eye out with that thing. Box of scraps.
What boxes?
Even when
I'm
volume,
not
that
Tony
pause is funny.
I'm not Tony Stark. Okay, we are nearing the end.
It's night time.
Yeah.
All action scenes happen at night time.
Yes.
With a big blue laser shooting up into the sky. Anyway, what was the first movie to do that? This has got to be one of the first ones, at least.
Independence Day?
No, that's coming down from.
But that imagery. That's an iconic image in that. Like, I can't think of anything else going further than Independence.
I wasn't even thinking that far back.
No, but that's, if I'm gonna go that far back, Independence Day is like the furthest I can go back.
Because I'd even argue, oh wait, no, it's got to be the final act. But even then, like they're trying to stop the big laser from happening again. Oh, you might. I threw that out as a rhetorical question, so maybe we'll go back and forth for a few minutes. But no, you answered immediately. Probably the correct answer.
I was ready for that. No, I was not. I was going to. No, because like anytime you think of that, anytime you see that, I'm just like, I always go back. That's the earliest thing I can remember seeing it. I can't think of any other film prior to the 90s to have that actual iconic look, and every film has it now. Like at some point, one film will have one scene, and that becomes so memorable that every other film will eventually adapt it.
No. One trailer will have a scene.
Yeah. Well, that's nowadays.
No, I'd even say for Independence Day.
No, I mean like around the night. Yeah, in the 90s wise, yes, but like if you go further past that, trailers were much different back then. They were. You always had a guy who did a voiceover for it and saying like stuff. Every trailer I seen when I was a kid was always a voiceover for it.
In a world.
Yeah, that was what it was. Like that old method. Imagine what it would have been like if Iron Man had that kind of a voiceover for a trailer.
In a world that we have yet to establish, there's superheroes rolling around, but you don't know about them yet. This is Iron Man.
Good, we have to make a trailer. We have to do that one now.
Okay, now we're still on Australia's thing. Great.
No, we're not doing it.
Let's rip on everyone's style.
Oh, fuck no. No, but I wonder what that would have been like. Would have been weird.
Yeah, what was the fad for the Star trailers? Because it was before Inception, so we didn't have the trailers.
No, yeah, everything has the fucking now.
And now, no. The new trend is now the Guardians trailer, where every trailer's gonna have a pop song.
Yeah, that is actually the new thing now. Even with films that shouldn't have it.
Yeah.
Which is bad. That's real bad. Like, I mean, Kingsman doesn't need that, and it has it.
What song do they have in the Kingsman trailer? Assuming you mean the second one.
Yes.
What do they have in that?
I can't remember. I will have to Google that later.
Because what I'm thinking of, it's like a classical song, like. Well, I actually might be just thinking of like the song they used at the end of the first one, where all the heads go up, like that classical piece of music. That's what I'm gonna.
Yeah, maybe like that. Well, to be fair, the Kingsman had that one. Kingsman has like the coolest fight scene. Has the coolest action scene in any film. With the fucking in the church.
Debatable, but no. It's like,
no,
definitively of any film.
No, I mean like in terms of like that of like films that.
You don't believe that an old British man can take down a bunch of American racists in a church?
As a British man, I hope I want to believe. That would come back into play. Proof that Tony Stark has a heart.
Oh, but he clearly doesn't because he needs it.
Yep. Just pull the papers, you fucking idiot.
I can't mess with that crap. I have robots do this thing for me.
I only have 10 more movies to listen. Oh, look at the robot. He did it. He did a thing.
Yeah, like I'm gonna die before the third act begins.
He did a thing.
Thank God that broke.
Yeah, God,
would have been here all day.
Yeah, that looked like it was much thicker to withstand anything else.
Oh no, I broke the reactor itself.
Jeff Bridges.
Yes, that is who's on screen right now. Thank you, Charles.
It is. I like how he...
No, it's witty of commentaries.
Yes, indeed. See, he's wearing a ring on a different finger.
I'm the Mandarin.
No, like he's wearing a different ring on a different finger. 10 rings, because like the dude with the 10 rings was like wearing it on his like
Other hand.
yeah, on his, yeah. So like, it's you could have there is an argument to that.
Yeah, but they're never going to touch on that because they've technically already done the Mandarin.
No.
And the way they brought the Mandarin back into canon was only a short movie that not many people saw.
That would have been cool.
Now, I actually had a theory that maybe the last season of Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. would bring in the Mandarin as the main villain.
Yeah.
But they went in a completely other direction. Which, okay, there was the cars outside. It was like all of a sudden, cars appeared as cars showed up on the screen. I was like, wait, have we had the sound on all this time?
Oh yes, we've just been ignoring it the whole time.
It's like, oh, just we've had it really low, but that car was really loud on screen.
Yes, exactly. That's how it works. That's how real life works. Here we're gonna say 6 and 16 all the time.
Now, the worst episode of Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. ever, where everyone died. Well, depending on where you got up to the season, ever the best episode.
I like how all the 8 members of S.H.I.E.L.D. are just like dead, cool, and collective people.
And really, it's like you see Coulson in all these films. He's like, he's a stone cold killer. He doesn't give a crap about it. It's like the bit where it's like in the second one was like, I'm gonna tase you into the carpet with, yeah, I'm gonna tase you while you drill into the carpet. I'm gonna watch Super Nanny, and then you get to the first Avengers, and he's the biggest fanboy ever.
Yes.
He's like, oh, he's one of us. It's all facade.
Yes, he's like a giant fucking nerd, and he's fucking when it gets to the actual Avengers. There it is, and here's that.
Oh, there, wait, spike the camera. You know you want to. Next time, baby. Oh, I think he did. I think he spiked the camera as well.
And he would not, and that would be the last time we saw Brody in this movie. Dog in the background. Dog in the background agreeing.
Is this the last time we see him in this movie? Actually,
no idea. I can't remember.
No. We see him. I think at the speech at the end.
I would have expected Jeff Bridges to be riding in that costume. It would have been funnier to see him in that.
The Ironmonger's back, baby.
So is he? I can't remember if he dies in this.
Obadiah Stane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
I mean, I think there's argument that he might just be in a coma. Because I think he just gets like electrocuted.
Also, how is he hiding?
My big metal suit is right next to chains.
No, in all seriously, how is this like when you see the size of that? When you see
sneaking.
When you see it's like, and that's the scene from the Iron Giant. Like when you see the size of it,
Superman.
I want to say that this is the design for the Hulkbuster suit. I really want to, but it's not. But yeah, how the fuck does that sneak? Like that and the Hulk, how can that sneak?
When's the Hulk really sneak?
In his movie, when he's in the factory with where they make the colours.
He's not sneaking around.
He is sneaking around.
Because they all know he's there.
Yeah, you know he's there, but you don't, like, he's hiding. He gets away. He gets away.
Yeah, because he like kills everyone that's come in close contact. Everyone else is at a distance. Also, he's fighting humans. Of course, he's gonna get away in that fight. Like the only thing he's hiding from in the Hulk is the audience, because like we don't want to show him just yet.
That's true.
Oh, that was a weird slow-mo.
Foot dive!
Oh, let's see if I can point it out. There's an actual image of Fin Fang Foom in this movie. It's like it's put up on the wall. It's like a poster for a movie coming out.
Fin Fang Foom.
Yeah, the big dragon.
Oh.
It's like in the background, in the corner, right around this area.
Point out to the people, he stood up, pointed in the top left of the screen.
Well, people can Google Fin Fang Foom Iron Man.
I had to do it. You look big.
Oh wait, no, that's the rock song core in the background there. Different Easter egg.
Fucking dick!
Murder him!
Lady!
Oh, lady!
The Iron Jew.
Just gonna stop before it goes too far.
Oh, not far enough.
Yeah, I was. Thought that bit said Hydra.
Oh.
Like, yeah, it looks like it's about
It does, actually.
Hydro.
Haha. Hydra powered.
Hail Hydro.
Oh god.
Oh, have we actually missed the bit? Oh, we might have,
Yeah.
might have already passed that bit.
Fair enough.
Because now they start flying up, it's like, oh, icing on cakes, whatever.
Is he just blowing shit for the fun of it now?
Well, Tony was in there.
Oh, okay.
I hate bosses.
Alright, so what was... Okay, so what's Jeff... What's his plan here?
I'm evil!
No, but I mean, like... Because, like, at this point, people have the ability to record, so... When you think about it, like...
Yeah, but they don't know who's in the suits, do they?
Oh, but it's...
Well, that's the whole thing at
When
the
it's
end.
when you go into the there's going to be clear investigations that this is clearly resonating from the Stark building. So it's going to come back to the Starks were doing this.
Which is the Stars? This isn't Game of Thrones. God, what's Sean been up to in that factory?
No, but like that's what I'm like. It's gonna come back.
Oh no, well that's the whole joke at the end. It's like Tony Stark's got cue cards at the end of this movie. It's like it was a bodyguard in a metal suit. It was one of the other ones went haywire, and everyone's like, "Do you really think they're expecting us to buy this?"
Yeah. This is the. See, this is what I always see. This is what I was growing up with as a kid, as an Iron Man. It's like the part of the suit's always malfunctioning. So I'm glad that they kept that in this.
Well, that's it. That's just every movie though. You gotta.
How is your suit advanced more in every way?
Because it's bigger.
You didn't realize it.
So donk. HOA it must be he crashes from that distance.
Yeah.
And can walk.
Oh, so he's that's.
Oh, take that, Rhodey.
Yeah.
Oh, we're making triple jokes all over this place.
Okay.
But only about that character, no.
Oh, now you're running on your backup energy. At some point, that suit's not. Okay, how strong is Tony Stark?
In or out?
Out suit.
As strong as a man who's done a life load of cocaine.
No,
or whatever drug he was
no,
on.
because I would imagine the suit weighing a hell of a lot, and like.
Ignore the.
No. I would imagine the suit.
Okay, how strong is he then?
No, see, that was my argument. It was like the whole, in terms of the powers, like the suit's obviously got to have an underlayer of by some form of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, no, I don't know what the word, but I know what you mean.
It's like an underlayer of like an exoskeleton to help lift the suit, because obviously it's gonna weigh a lot as you see it like landing through the building. So at a point, he's not going to be able to move his arms in the suit technically, because if the skeleton's not working.
Technically, putting a lot of radiation to a guy's face isn't going to turn him green into a giant rage
No,
monster.
but
It's probably just going to kill him, give him cancer.
No, true. But
In that order.
Exactly. Well, I'm just thinking from that point, like, wouldn't that necessarily be a problem unless that the exoskeleton isn't going to work if it runs out of power?
Sticking steroids into people doesn't mean they're going to survive lives for years. The Norse gods are dead that we know of.
I like putting a realistic spin on it. It's nothing wrong with that.
Get out of here, Nolan.
Ah.
So it's like he's got to to put in his museum of Iron Man suits, he's got to completely rebuild the first one.
Yeah, he has.
Oh no, technically the third one.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't even know what number we're up to now. I think it's
No.
like 48 now.
Yeah, we are. It's like it's 43 in the film, isn't it?
So
In-
it's 46. Oh no, yeah, we might still be up to 48. 47 or 48 I think we're up to now.
Mm.
Yeah, do you ever see the image they released of actual all the suits?
No.
He's got like 3 stealth suits.
Why does he need free stealth suits?
Like I assume like what like they just got better over time. Like what the more prototype they are. But like I think even in the film they said, oh, I should work on a stealth suit.
What would a stealth suit imply to?
Like the invisible suit.
Ah.
Like the one from the comics.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But isn't the one in the comics like an alien type like thing?
The symbiote.
Yes.
That's what Superior Iron Man, and that came out after the movie. So
Push the button.
also, he technically doesn't. I don't think he has that anymore because technically, at this point, dating it, he's in a coma, but he's also an AI who's a drunk.
How can it?
Because I think.
No, there it is. There it is. How can AI be drunk?
Because I think it's based off. If I remember reading correctly, it's based off an earlier memory of Tony Stark back when he was still drinking.
Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters with the light thing. That is the earliest I can go back.
Ooh, wait.
Does it have that scene though? Like in
I can think of like the clouds over the top of the
yeah,
building.
that's what I think as well, but I don't know if it has that image. Oh look, Tony's not dead. He's not dead, guys. He's alive.
We've killed our hero in the first movie.
He still has 10 more movies to make.
Let's build a franchise off the stand.
Okay, so this is the whole I am Man scene now,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, okay. KNK being used.
Yeah, it's not. Without having to see the movie again, looking at the images of it, it's not really a light. I think you're mixing up the proton beams
Ah, fair enough.
with the fact that there is a light at the top of a building. It's
Right.
not like, from what I remember, it's not like a blue line like that.
Maybe that. And so this is the whole referencing to this is the whole shield thing now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, just call a shield. We've done our Easter egg.
Yeah.
The nerds got it instantly. This is for the people who are slow, or the nerds who are slow, or the people who don't even know what this is.
So this is the whole. So this is like they were ready to go for the whole fuck it, like it wasn't us type thing.
Yeah.
But he's just like, well, fuck you guys, I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it.
he's like, there's all these holes in the story. It's like, just ignore it.
Yeah.
We'll deal with all that.
Just call it shield.
To me, he looks really young in that actually. Just that scene then. Like earlier in the film, he looked exactly like he does now. But that scene, first day on the job.
No, first day in the job. Are they a couple at the end of this one, or is it the second one?
I don't know actually because there's a lot of deleted scenes. Like it was all in the trailers for Iron Man 2, where like she kisses the helmet and throws it off the plane. But then that never actually made it into the film.
That's shit, yeah.
So I can't remember like what points they actually get together.
I think it might because they're technically together in Avengers.
Yes,
Yes.
they are. Yeah. Yeah, it must be at the end of Iron Man 2 if it's not.
Must be.
If it's because there's at least like the bit of the arguments they have in Iron Man 2. So if they were together, that's technically they're having a break.
Yeah. Well, they're on. Well, the way it works now, they're on a break. I mean, after creating fucking Ultron, wouldn't you?
Tony, I only stayed with you because you had Jarvis. Now you got Friday. I can't handle this now. I want to hang around with Vision. Oh wait, he's into all the Eastern European types.
Ah. I wonder if it's going to be a sad scene when they kill Jarvis or Vision.
Assuming they do.
Well, that's the only way to
A lot of set photos released of like a fight scene with Vision against Thanos' men, but I clicked away. It's like I'm not looking at that. I don't want any spoilers for that bit.
just stick to the cards, man.
Don't stick to
No,
the script.
but-
He's not reading it.
Okay, look, here it is.
I'm Spider-Man. There, claimed it. Take that, you stupid kid with spider powers. You're gonna have to go with a human spider.
Man spider.
No, he said my name wrong. I'm a human spider. I'm a human spider. Bone Saws ready.
Yes, another wrestler.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Macho Man.
No, he's Bonesaw. He'll always be Bonesaw to me. I have to go
You
to
stuck-
WWE
look,
2017
you
and give him a
see-
new costume.
You're stuck in here with 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
And we just went on to ending this movie and quoting another movie.
I have the sunglasses for that.
Well, that's only going to help me. Oh, he's wearing them right now, folks. Can you believe it?
That's like Macho Man style glasses, sunglasses. Quite proud of them, actually.
I think this is actually the only time they use the Iron Man song.
The
Black Sabbath.
Oh right, really?
Because every other time it's AC/DC.
Yes, because they.
Oh no, okay.
use
It's
AC/DC
AC/DC
for
up
everything.
until Avengers.
Then what is it after that? Did he do anything else?
Oh
after that?
really?
Well, to be fair, he hasn't.
Iron Man 3? Yeah, there isn't a single song in, like, I'm Blue.
Alright, fair
That's
enough.
the only song I can think of from that movie. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like.
Alright, so that was Iron Man. That was Iron Man. It's over. It's all done. We have to fill the air because the end credits won't stop until the end of the
Oh
scene
thank God!
credits.
Oh thank God! Hulk doesn't have one.
Yeah.
We could just wrap up quietly, fade out into night without. But with this one, no, can't do that.
So what do you think? Does this hold up? Granted, how you been like watching it?
That one, I watched it recent enough that it's still fresh in my mind. and
Yeah.
it's- You know, it's fine. Like everyone says, it's the best Phase 1 movie. Like everyone compares. Every time there's a new movie, it's the best Marvel movie since Iron Man.
It's not the best.
We've had so many much better.
like Avengers.
Even for the solo films.
Yeah, I mean like fucking Winter Soldier's like
No, I mean like the origin movies.
Winter Soldier because it's the origin story for Winter Soldier.
That doesn't count. No, it's not because Bucky shows up in the first Avenger. There,
Good point.
gotcha.
Good point. But no, yeah, I mean like we've had plenty of origin movies which have been better. To be fair, this still holds up. It's the best.
Yeah, no.
I think this is still the best Iron Man.
Yes.
This is still the best Iron Man. Like 2 has its moments.
I haven't watched 2 in a while though, so that one I'm gonna need to give a rewatch.
The only thing I remember is Ricky. What's his name? Oh shit! What's his name? He's the villain in it.
Oh, Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke, who ironically
Ricky Moore.
who I also ironically was in the film called The Wrestler.
I'm trying to tie it into WWE.
Yes, I will tie us all the way to WWE. But yeah, it's like number 2's got its moments. I don't like 3.
Mainly Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell really helps.
Yeah.
Iron Man. I watched Iron Man 3 not too long ago. It's not as bad as I remember it being. But I remember being really angry at it.
I still don't like it. I think if I watched that, I'd be angry at it again. Because it was just... I couldn't get over the blatant Batman switch thing again. Because it wasn't...
What?
No, because it wasn't like... Because it was the whole Dark Knight thing all over again. Dark Knight Rises all again.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the plot twist to that one, and like I hadn't, and I had no. In all honesty, I hadn't.
For Dark Knight Rises, Talia goes, "And I'm the real Bane."
Yeah.
Oh, she's in the background, so.
Because like I genuinely, because it was the same twist. I hadn't.
He's just like, and I don't even get Venom in this movie.
No,
But I will in a Marvel movie. Oh.
No, because I see what you said. No, but it's like. I still hated that ending, that twist. And for them to do it in a Marvel film, I still hated it, regardless.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I do apologise.
Yeah, that's cool.
For me that still doesn't work. I'm not happy. So I'm okay with it not being Ben Kingsley. I'm okay with that part of it. I'm just like, Guy Pearce adds not into that role.
That's true.
Hell, if you won't make it, no. Make it an Asian actor. I think that instantly fixes a lot of the issues.
You could have,
Like,
there was a few people you could easily get for that role.
it's like, I think that would have been, if you did that would have made it a bit more obvious. Like, well, he's obviously gonna be the.
I think
He's the mastermind.
I think one of the reasons why we didn't get like the true Mandarin was because.
But we did.
No,
Didn't he?
no,
With his big
I think-
dragon tattoos. Like,
No,
shut
I
up.
think one of the reasons we didn't get it was because the rings would have been confused as being part of the Infinity Stones. I think from a casual perspective, they would have made that
No.
connection.
They hadn't even addressed the Infinity Stones yet.
No, but I'm saying like we're building up to this. We're obviously building up to this big thing, right? So
It's a guy and he's got magic rings.
no, but obviously people would obviously bring that up and saying like, oh, why don't you just use them to fight Thanos or something like that. I think in their heads the only reason why they didn't use, that's what in my head, that the only reason why they didn't use the actual 10 rings with the Mandarin was because people might get confused of this being a part of the Infinity Gauntlet type thing. That's my only thing on that, because you might.
I would disagree in the sense that by that point we didn't get the first notion that it was anything we'd seen previously was an Infinity Stone until Thor 2,
right.
which is after Iron Man 3.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
So the only people who would have been confused about who would have known what an Infinity Stone to be confused by it would be people who read the comics. Who I'm sure would have already read the comics to know that the Mandarin has magic rings, to know what the difference actually
I
is.
understand what you're saying. I think that's a fair enough statement. I still think that's one method they would have been a reason for. Iron Man theme for the animated series.
Which animated series?
You have to be more Pacific. Special thanks to the United States Department of Defense. Hey guys.
This is Michael Bay film.
You
This goes on for free.
You did good. You did solid.
Lucasfilm helped with this. Foreshadowing. And wrap it up.
We're nearly there.
Wrap it in. Wrap it bigger.
2000. I still can't get over that. This is nearly 10 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, we're over the 9-year point.
I know, it's fucking.
Yeah, this is
here it is. This is the reason everyone.
Now I'm bored now, let's go.
This is the reason everyone stays behind in the fucking cinema. This is it, isn't it? This is the fucking reason we stay behind now.
Yes. Yeah, well, definitely for me, because this is the reason, this is the only one I missed. We stayed at the end of the Hulk, because we missed this one.
Oh, that's right, yeah. And it's because of that.
And then we just talked over it.
Because we originally missed it, that's what it was.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Iron Man.
There was. That is now it. And the start of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah. To date this, the next entry is going to be Spider-Man Homecoming, which is going to feature our main man, Tony Stark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a question before we wrap up.
Okay.
How long do you reckon he's going to be in the movie?
I'm gonna give it a solid 40%.
Oof.
Because I mean, obviously everyone knows Spider-Man, but I think in Sony's heads they're gonna we're gonna.
Okay, if you have to put a number on that, how many minutes?
2-hour movie, I would say about a good 40 minutes.
You're giving him 40 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, for my guess, he's going to have about as much screen time as Spider-Man did in Civil War.
Which was just a little jumping cameo.
That was not a cameo.
Well, it was I know what you mean. I mean, it was.
Darth Vader had a cameo in Rogue One.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I mean okay, actually, but to be fair, that was 10 minutes worth.
Yeah, I'd say 10, 15 minutes.
Alright, that's a fair enough shout. That's a fair enough claim.
So, we're back, baby.
Yeah.
Hopefully this goes down well.
Yeah.
Well, the main goal for this is going to be we're hopefully going to get one out a week. There's a big movie coming out. We'll
Don't reveal the plot to the people.
No, if there's a bit, we'll release an audio commentary that's somehow connected.
If you have any requests.
Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of weeks where we've got to fill time with movies.
We're open for requests. We can do stuff.
And we're going to be tackling stuff in order, so next time we revisit the MCU, we're going to do Incredible Hulk.
I actually don't mind. I actually like that movie.
Oh yeah, but just let them know, we're not going to jump around to go to Iron Man 2 or go to the Avengers next. Our next one planned is The Amazing Spider-Man.
Not looking forward to that. I really am not.
Actually, that's my favourite out of all the Spider-Man movies, actually.
You can go fuck yourself.
It's a good film, I'm just saying it's my favourite.
You can go fuck yourself still. But yeah, basically.
Yeah, but just obviously to establish, just our first 2 episodes are going to be superhero movies. It's our main focus, but we will be tackling into other franchise movies.
Yeah,
So that's kind of just the blockbuster mainly.
Yeah, pretty much. Anything basically that interests us nowadays, we're just gonna pretty much go with that. This is kind of like a winging it thing, right? Because there's no script or anything like that. To be fair, we didn't have a script.
Thank God I wrote that into the script. He's reading.
You're fools! You laugh.
Yeah, I wrote on that for 5 minutes to kill time by just reading the film.
Oh God, yeah.
So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully we'll return.
Hopefully we better. We better fucking return.
No, I'm talking. No, we'll return. I'm talking about the audience. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the microphone.
All right, cool, fair enough. Talk it up.
So we're big screen heroes.
Right.
I'm Mark.
I'm Charles.
So hit that like and subscribe and all that jazz. See you next time for the Amazing Spider-Man. Unless we have any reviews, news, or updates in between. Fairly well, guys. Till next time.
Peace out.